I'm currently,
1.5.
Hello.
Can you be our mom?
I'm currently,
1.5.
Hello.
Can you be our mom?
I'm currently,
Sorry, if I seem distracted, it's because I am.
1.5.
Hello. Right at the moment, anyway.
Can you be our mom?
I'm currently,
Sorry, if I seem distracted, it's because I am.
1.5.
Hello. Right at the moment, anyway.
yeah, whatever you do, don't keep the Twitch
Sorry,
up.
if I seem distracted, it's because I am.
1.5.
Hello. Right at the moment, anyway.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't keep the Twitch
Sorry,
up.
if I seem distracted, it's because I.
That's why I had Twitch open. That's why I kept hearing OC say, "Hello." Sorry if I stream distracted, it's because I am. Hello. Sorry if I stream distracted, it's because I am.
Hey, why is it on blue?
What?
안 좋아요. I didn't like that.
What? Didn't like what?
Dude, I hate hearing myself talk. What makes you think I'd want to hear it on loop?
Yeah, it was yeah.
Alright, let's see here. I'm broadcasting on my Discord.
Good for you.
Okay.
So,
Good for you. So,
oh, we're good. Okay.
I'm still waiting for that roll.
On what? Well, what?
Investigation.
Okay. Hang on. I had to minimize stuff. Alright. Check. Investigation. Ooh, not good at that.
damn.
I walk up and I
Damn.
go, hey,
I did not think that roll was possible.
What just happened?
Not only did I get a 0.
Jesse's
I
bad
got
at
a
investigating. That's
I
that.
got
Oh, yeah, he got a
0.
crit.
I walk up and I go, have you stepped?
Jesse, you need to get better at that, dude.
she just kind of looks at you as you completely fumble your description,
You laugh.
and she's just like, "What? What?" She has no idea what the word. And then she kind of looks at the bar. And she looks at you, and you can clearly tell she's thinking that it is too early for you to be this drunk.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, so she kind of stares at you as you completely fumble your description. Then she looks at the bar and she looks at you, and you can clearly tell she's thinking it is far too early for you to be this drunk.
Look, I'm sorry, I'm not good at talking words good, so can I try again?
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm better at persuasion.
Let's go.
There we go. That's better than
She
nothing.
looks annoyed. She looks annoyed, but sure,
Yeah, okay.
it's not bothering anyone.
Alright, let's try again. Show me big number. God damn it!
Oh my god.
Yo, Jack, what are you trying to do right now, mate?
I'm trying to see if anybody knows about where Ilda went.
Alright, let me give this a go.
Okay, roll investigation then.
Alright, let's see.
You're not in this scene. Go away.
I'm right there.
Who?
No, not you.
Who?
I know. Let's go.
Okay. There was a dwarf who matched that description here a few days ago, but she doesn't really remember anything else.
Alright, fair enough.
They were here at some point, and then they weren't here, and then yeah.
We have 3 viewers. I don't know
Oh,
if that
yeah.
includes me, but
Oh god.
now we have 2, so it's probably me and Duncan.
Some lonely guy.
Oh well. You got shy because I called him out. Anyways. God damn it. Oh well. Continue.
Alright.
All right, so we do know that she has been here, Jack. So we're in the vicinity.
Alright. Well, at least that's good. Did we want to look for anything while we were here? Like any weapons or stuff?
Personally, we went to the weapon shop yesterday. If you remember, I did slightly get drunk off of air, which was not my fault per se.
Fucking funny though.
But personally, I'm not looking for any upgrades. If you would like to go to an armory, by all means, we can.
Okay. I think I'm good.
All right, then. Personally, I feel like we can keep our search going out for our comrades out there.
So she said I'm being dumb, but she said she didn't know where we were, like where Hilda was, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just saw
She
saw
it
Hilda a
looked
couple
like
of days ago.
Okay. Damn it. Alright.
Okay, I want everyone except
Jeremy.
what OC. I want everyone else to roll a d20.
Alright.
Including me.
Yes, including you.
Everyone but me.
Yes.
Just,
Good lord, everyone's luck sucks.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun night. Eh?
I'm so
Did
glad
you-
I'm playing for Jeremy,
did you
not
read
myself.
Did you read in the chat how to make that work?
Holy crap.
My bad. Roll twice, my bad. I'll take it two. I'll take it two. I'll take the two.
Crap. Some of the
Don't
worst
worry.
rolling.
Hey, I'm pretty good at rolling.
Gosh, can we get any worse?
So we're all fucked, right? The dragon's just gonna kill us all.
Yeah, suddenly rocks fall and everyone dies.
Yep. Party wipe.
No,
Okay.
the ground opens up, Hades swallows you, and then you burn in hell.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go look for yeah.
Hilda.
That's what I am saying.
I heard Ildy. As
Yes.
if Jeremy was saying it.
Yeah, that's Jeremy. He's dumb.
Dakota, where does your character live?
Boulder's
You
Gate.
have to change it to fucking.
No, like,
Really genius.
probably,
Thank you. Takes skill to say that.
we didn't flesh that part out, but basically, he's one of the highly sought merchants from the merchant quarter.
Okay, so we'll say he lives in the merchant quarter, so that's where he is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So
I'm zooming out for the audience that isn't there.
yeah. Okay, so Jack and Duncan, where do you want to go?
I guess we'll just head into the city. So just start like heading into the Westland Gate and ask around if anybody knows.
Okay, so because y'all rolled so terribly, I'm not that evil of a GM. I'm gonna let you roll again.
Yay!
Yay.
No, she's not Brandon.
Nope.
So I get to roll again.
Yes,
Yeah.
you get to roll again.
I'm down
okay.
like 12. Oh shit, I lost even if I did. Okay.
Okay,
Going
you
with a 19. Yes!
okay. That's all pretty
Dakota
good.
likes that number.
Alright, one more.
There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get the app set up, but it's
Dang.
Hey!
Okay, so
Yay.
you were about to be completely screwed, but you made all your checks. So y'all end up in Westland Gate.
Okay.
So wait, are you saying that I'm about to be screwed?
No.
So do I go to Western Gate as well, or?
Do you want to go to Westland Gate?
Sure.
It's
Okay,
basically a
so-
travel check at this point.
Pretty much, yeah. I wanted to make sure y'all didn't get split up.
Let's split the party.
Again!
Okay, The way I
Oh,
broke it
okay,
down
so
was
that's
anything
feedback.
below anything below, well, a 10 or below
Mhm.
would have put you in a different district than the one you wanted to be in.
So we would have gone back to like the fucking other one.
Any
Well,
any
You
district.
can't tell. There's also this district right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of districts.
Is there like
and
a wall here though or something?
Since y'all
There's an
rolled
inner
above a
wall.
15,
Mm-hmm.
except
There's a
Glorious.
wall with gates everywhere.
Can we just assume I just like drag boys along with me? It's like, alright,
Yeah.
come on, goddammit.
Well, I'm not drunk right now, man. I was able to talk to the bartender.
But you're still fucking lost.
I guess that's true.
You're
Well,
not good with directions.
he's not lost. However, he doesn't notice the elf that you guys see looking around. So, Dakota, you see these three very confused-looking travelers looking around, and Jack and Jeremy see this elf dude who's looking at them.
Okay.
Jack, he looks suspicious. I think he's gonna mug us. Let's get him first.
I like this guy.
I'll keep an eye on him, but I'll say let's just keep going for now. We gotta figure out where Ilda went, but I'll keep an eye on him.
All right, good call, man.
And I put a hand on my new vicious greatsword or whatever the hell it is.
Dakota, make a
Yeah.
perception check.
Okay.
Go into your
I know.
character sheet.
Info, click on my character, hit character sheet, and then scroll down, find perception.
There you go. He's learning already. He's already better than Jeremy.
Yes!
There
It's
you
not
go.
hard to be better than
I got a
Jeremy.
5.
Fucking nailed it, dude. 5.
All right,
Hell yeah.
all right. You don't notice them talking whatsoever.
Okay.
So, are there any shops around? Can we look around and see what's around us?
Yep, there's all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
What kind of shop are you looking for?
Did I find armor at the last shop or no? I can't.
You did not.
Okay, can I look for an armor shop then?
Roll me a d20. Look, if you fail this one, okay. Well,
Did I roll?
no, I was just rolling luck, but that works too. Okay, so you are actually able to notice quite a decent number
I
of.
didn't.
Okay,
We're trading rolls, boys.
Yeah, dude, you're looking around, looking at the fucking sky.
okay. Do you know what the DC for this roll was?
What?
5. The DC was 5. I didn't think you could fail it.
Always expect failure from me. Always.
Yeah.
Not so, oh my god, dude.
Okay. Boreas is noticing, like, every single shop. Like, he sees all of these places that you're walking past. He sees the nice shops. He sees the shabby shops. He sees the ones that are probably a fence for stolen items. You see dirt.
I see
And-
dirt and I see the stuff. I'm instantly confused. It's like, why is this a different color? What is going on here?
It's questionable as to whether you actually noticed the buildings.
Yeah. I don't
Alright,
know. I just can't see any fucking stores. I don't know where any of them are.
Yo, Jack, there's a store that is a bit shady, but they might have something good for you.
Alright, let's go check it out. I
Oh
don't
my
see
gosh,
it, but
are you
if you know
of
where
all
it
the
is, lead the
stores?
way.
That's when you send him to.
Yeah, that's the one I'm sending him to.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're a bad person.
Might want to affect his paladin powers then.
No, because it looks shady, but usually shady places have good stuff.
Testing.
Yeah, walk into a...
Actually,
ground
that
like-
reminds me. Let me pull out a list of armor.
Because Jack, I know you're looking for some specific stuff, but there might be something that you didn't know that you wanted there.
I'm not really looking for anything in specific. Maybe just like something I can wear and still rage in. That's my goal. There we go. Alright.
Okay.
Chat audio is leveled, so
No,
we should be
I
good.
don't want that. I don't want that. What is this? Ooh, what do these buttons do?
Always great to hear from the GM. Like, it's scary to hear that in general, but specifically from the guy in charge. Ooh, what do these buttons do?
Oh God, what are these buttons doing? Well, everybody's dead now, so
Yeah.
it's lovely to see.
Yeah, so I think I can only rage while wearing light. No, it said I can't wear heavy armor.
Okay.
Boo.
Is plate armor heavy armor?
Yes. It's the heaviest heavy armor.
Darn. Okay.
Gives you,
That sounds pretty long.
it gives you,
Though.
it gives you, armor class of 18, but problem is you fucking weigh 65 pounds and are disadvantaged for stealth rolls.
How do you... Okay.
It's
Where
on
does
page,
it say the price on this?
it's on
Attributes?
It's on page 145 of the player handbook.
My player handbook is currently packed up in a box.
Ah. What price are you looking for?
I'm
just-
looking for interesting items.
I'll send you a picture of the table. Over
That would
Skype.
actually be great.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. Ooh, what is this one? Okay, that's just creepy. I have to use this for something.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Why would I tell
Yes,
you?
he's clearly stoned to demise.
Oh,
Okay, Dooley, stop it.
hang on.
Mine?
Moin?
Mine?
Boy,
Mine?
Moin?
Mine?
Did Jesse roll 2 twos
What?
just a while ago? No, he had
Alright,
a 5. My bad.
So, as you guys walk into the store,
Yeah.
Jeremy just straight up eats it.
Just
Wait, eat what?
he's just like walking and steps on something and just completely flattens him. Just
Well, you would think he was stepping on something, but he didn't.
he stepped on
didn't
ye
step.
old shoelace.
He stepped on literally nothing.
Yeah.
He just
I
straight up.
tried to eat air.
He's
I'm
stupid.
hearing feedback from something.
He's
Oh,
mentally
this is
ill.
useful.
Test 1 2.
1
Okay.
4.
I can't tell if my mic is picking up the desktop audio. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing all these weird, cool things.
Check, check.
That is so terrifying. Terrifying. Okay. You probably don't want this. Okay, so you walk into the store. It's kind of set back in the building, so it's not the first thing that catches your eye when you look at this. Basically, someone took an entire building that was a block and converted it into a bunch of storefronts.
Huh.
This is not the first one you see, but for some reason, this is the one you're walking into. Probably because you didn't notice anything else.
I noticed shit. I noticed how pretty the dirt was under my feet.
Okay, so
He's still on the same side.
the guy looks up at you, and
I have so many weapons. I should sell some of them.
he's you should have done that last time.
Yeah.
He's a human. He's somewhat shorter than most,
He
and
was a half.
he just has this eternally no, he's human.
Okay.
And he just has this eternally pissed off look on his face.
Oh, goody.
He also has a
No,
has
he's
a
just
black eye.
nice.
I whisper over to Jack. This guy looks like a vertically challenged,
Asshole.
angry. Yeah, just he looks a bit upset.
Yeah.
So
Angry.
let's make sure
Saying
not
that-
to piss him off.
Are you saying that in character?
Yeah. No, I'm doing a whisper to Jack. Oh Jesus.
You're lucky. He doesn't hear you.
Yay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, we don't need a fight tonight.
I don't even know how much half this shit is worth. God damn it. I'm trying to look at my inventory to sell stuff because I'm like 4 pounds away from being encumbered again. And I just got rid of it when I put it on Freckles' back. Then he fucking left with it, so.
Okay, so you can see like literally anything you could possibly think of on a bunch of shelves behind the counter. There's absolutely nothing in front of the counter.
Okay.
There's you, the counter, the guy, and then behind him
A sex
is a
doll.
whole bunch of other stuff.
I heard of sex doll. How much is that one?
Yeah.
Squirrel!
I'm asking for my friend Jack here.
Is that in character?
No.
No. No.
I just sent you another picture, Seth. It's a table with all the weapons on it. So,
Oh, good lord.
so you can know how much they're supposed to cost. So you can drop the selling point and jack up the price point. So I can't afford anything.
Of course. Why would I do otherwise?
God damn it, my phone just died. God fucking damn it. Alright, well, fuck it. Anyways, I walk up and I ask, hey there, Moss, can I sell you some weapons and get some armor in return? Please.
He stops. He was looking at something. He kind of takes his little jeweler's eyepiece out and looks at you, and then he puts something back under the counter, and he looks at you and he goes, "What kind of stuff?"
Well, just some of this and that. I got a couple weapons I haven't used in a while. Figured you might get more use out of them than I will.
His eyebrow goes up. Weapons?
Yeah, just a couple. Got some spears.
They red?
What?
They red?
Nah.
He obviously expects you to know what this means.
Nah, they're
Say-
clean, don't worry.
Okay. Show me what you got.
So I'll pull out 3 spears that I have from an encounter that I will not bring up. And say, how much can I get for these?
You monster!
Hey, guys gotta live.
Alright, so remind me, these aren't special, are they?
No, they're the spears that I got from the kid that I killed.
God.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you just said you killed a kid.
I did.
I have to have heard that wrong.
Nope, I did.
God.
He was gonna kill me. I was at, I think, 2 hit points. So I swung at him to incapacitate and instead killed him.
Sure, okay, whatever you say
It's
about
kind
it.
of hard to incapacitate with a great sword. Or a great axe.
Yeah.
Why were you swinging a great
Because
axe?
he was trying to kill me with a spear.
True.
Trying to incapacitate him.
I
Use
was-
your fist.
I was trying to incapacitate him in defense, but he attacked me. I tried to talk him down, and it didn't work because Brandon's an asshole, and so instead I killed him, and then everybody judged me for it. It was self-defense. I did what I had to do.
Alright,
You killed
roll. He kind of looks him over and
They're handmade. I can
He
guarantee
says-
that.
he says 5 apiece.
5. Okay, sure. Deal.
What? Really?
I just gotta get these off my back at this point.
Dude, you could have haggled for at least 10.
I don't feel like. I guarantee I'd fuck that up. I'm not a
Okay,
very
so
charming person.
add 15.
15 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. That puts me at 95.
He takes those and he puts them under the counter.
Okay. And then I also. Can I look around and see if he has. Like, what the other shops that he has are?
What do you mean?
Alright, you said this is one of several stores. Can I look around and see what the other stores are?
Well, if you had seen the other stores, you would be able to.
Okay, I will turn and
And this
whisper
was
Then I will turn and whisper to Boreas and say, "Do you know if he has a butcher shop? I can't see shit."
Since I saw many things, and I do believe I saw one of those.
a butcher shop. Why are you?
Because I
Why
want to
are-
know if he has a butcher shop.
Well, this guy
But you-
doesn't because he's a fence. But I'm sure you could find a butcher shop around. Why are?
Fuck it, I'll just offer it to him then. I've got a couple choice pieces of wolf meat. You want some of that? Really good stuff. Carved it myself.
Do I look like a butcher shop?
Figured
Yeah,
I'd
but
offer
who
while
doesn't
I'm
want
here.
this beautiful piece?
Come on, you know you're hungry. Be your lunch.
No, I have my lunch. Thank you.
Alright, fine.
Is there something that you're looking for?
Yeah,
that-
I was wondering if you had some studded leather armor maybe, or maybe some scale mail.
He taps his fingers on the counter. Let me go look.
Okay, thanks. Damn it.
Mail studded. Hang on.
What is my...
Okay, that's pretty cool. I want one of those.
Yeah. At this point, there's not really a point in getting studded leather armor, because I'd have the same without any armor on. But, because of one of my skills.
What was the other one you said? Scale mail?
Yeah. Scale mail would be annoying because it gives me disadvantage on stealth checks, but I mean, plus 45 fucking pounds. God damn. It'll only be one better.
I'm gonna pull up your character sheet for a minute. I need to look at
No.
something. Yes. Good lord, 47 hit points.
Pretty much pick the two biggest tank classes to try and be. So, get up my.
And somehow I'm pretty sure OC still has more than you.
Cause she's a fucking. I don't fucking care. Plus, we
Rogue
probably
has
follow
more.
all the right rules. So. Fuck.
Okay. So he comes back and he has two, he's carrying two things of scale mail.
Okay.
He kind of looks at you and lays them on the counter. And he says, he points to the first one and he says, "Alright, this one is 65 and it was custom made by the Smiths of wherever the heck, I don't care.
Alright.
And it's pretty well made for your kind.
Okay.
And this other one,
Mm-hmm.
what the heck did I decide that was?
Mm-hmm. You decided. Quick question:
I know.
Is a great sword one-handed or two-handed? I can't remember.
I think it's two-handed.
Okay. Damn it. So I wanted to get a shield. That would have
It
helped.
is a very, very heavy weapon.
Okay, then yeah.
And this other one,
Or
it's,
any
it's made for people who ain't too bright.
Mhm.
After the Smiths were done with it, a wizard decided he was going to help out a friend,
Mhm.
and so he gave it a little spell to make him smarter. Not smart enough.
Alright.
So which one do you want?
How much for each of them?
Well, 65 for this one. He points to the non-enchanted one.
Mhm.
And then the enchanted one, we'll call that 75.
I am pretty dumb, so. Can I try and haggle them down on the price?
Absolutely. Roll persuasion.
Fuck. This
not
is
just
not-
that.
This
Are
is,
are these weapons red?
this is not gonna go well. Maybe.
Because if these weapons are red, clearly the price should be a lot lower.
Shit.
Does anyone else want to roll to help him?
Yeah, I shall definitely attempt to
I will.
persuade.
I will.
Help.
You want me to roll a
Help.
persuasion fact?
Are you there?
He's
No.
been following us.
Am I?
Help.
Technically no, so I'm not gonna roll.
God damn.
Okay, so someone remind me how assistance rules work, because I don't have my book in front of me right
I
now.
don't know if they still have it or if it's just whatever the highest roll is. Hang on, I'll check.
Well, Boris won, so
And if there's an audience, maybe they can help.
There's no audience.
Damn it.
no one wants to watch.
Yeah, there's nothing in the player's handbook about assist.
That's weird.
Aspect of the beast, assassin, assassinate, astral plane, athletics.
Assist. Okay, so we're just gonna be generous and say that he gives you, let's say +5, since he has a 5 on his thing.
Yeah.
Um,
That's still not enough.
hang on. So that's what, 9?
Yeah. God fucking damn it. Damn it.
No, sorry, man.
Damn it.
No, he's not budging on those prices.
Damn, that insight though.
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna be encumbered anyways. I might as well be smart. I'll take the enchanted one.
Alright, so you get a scale mail of intelligence, which gives +1 to your int stat.
Okay. Let me pull
Which
up.
means you're at 0.
Yeah, my modifier is at 0 now.
I know, that's why I picked intelligence.
Alrighty.
So I need you to take 75 gold out and then
So I'm at
add that
20.
armor.
Yep.
And scale mail. Let me find that scale mail again.
Scale mail.
Weight 45, item type medium armor, stealth disadvantage AC 14.
Yep, I'm adding it to my inventory now.
Alright,
Scale mail. I am encumbered.
yay.
God damn it.
Alright,
Alright,
so
mods. +1.
Dakota, roll perception.
Me?
Yes.
Alright.
Did actually added it now.
That's kind of cool. I get to roll something.
Please roll
So
good.
perception?
Roll good. Please roll good. Perception, yes.
Perception.
Ah,
14.
yay!
Okay, that's good enough. You're able to see them go into this shop, and when you peek inside, you can see them talking to the dude. He's selling them armor. You actually recognize this guy,
Who, the fence or us?
the fence.
Okay.
He's
The
someone
guy
you've had to. He's someone you've sold to on occasion. You actually sold him a couple of things of scale mail from some dude you killed.
Well, there you go.
You've also used him to get information on people once in a while.
Yeah.
Usually other people who sold stuff to him.
Okay. So let's see. I like walk in the merchant shop, like the store.
Sure. There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah. What?
Apparently, scale mail can be made out of dragon scales.
Yeah, I saw that.
That is
I also saw a
terrifying.
couple of other
The
things.
irony of it being worn by a dragonborn.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I was tempted to make to have him offer you Dragonborn scale mail.
Honestly, I think at that point, if I was in character, I'd have to snap on him and go off. would not
Yeah,
have-
that's why I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought
That
better
would
of
not
it.
have gone well. I probably would have instantly went into a rage and tried to just not
You-
hit him with a weapon, but just tackle him.
You you don't know that he actually does have a set of that back in his inventory in the back room.
Yeah, well, I think even with my intelligence added with the fucking armor, I wouldn't be smart enough to think about it. Because I am basically, I'm like a country, clueless person. I'm basically like someone who grew up in a cult that was out in the middle of nowhere.
What, you mean like me?
No, Jack, but basically instead of it being in a cult, it was just in a very isolated community.
Yes, I know. I was saying, you mean like me?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway,
I don't know, I haven't read your backstory. I'm from the mountains.
I'm not talking about my backstory.
Oh, okay.
She's
I'm
thinking
from
about real
Baldur's
life.
Gate.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Anyway,
So-
so
Anyways,
That's a totally different can of worms that we don't need to open tonight.
yeah. Okay.
all right. So Jack, as you're picking this up, you and Duncan hear the door open, and that creepy elf dude walks in.
I'll put my
Fucking
hand on
take
my
'em.
sword again.
You said you want to attack Duncan.
No, well, no, I'm saying if he gets any closer, get ready to take him.
Yeah, I'll put my hand on my great sword and ask, "Do I know you?"
Maybe. Maybe not.
All right, I want to open up with instantly. I want to buff Jesse with one of my spells.
Okay.
Can I
Earn
just
a
try and
spell slot.
intimidate?
All right. Roll.
Just like a low.
What does he have to roll
Dragon
in,
growl.
to intimidate me?
Yeah, I'm giving you heroism.
What does heroism do?
Buffs him.
Imbued with
Well, it
Attack.
makes him gives him bravery.
hit points
Okay.
equal to
Intimidation.
Frightening gains temporary hit points equal to the spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each turn.
What's your
Dakota.
spell ability modifier, Duncan?
Yeah.
Spell modifier.
Yeah, it's
Charisma save.
it says
What's your bonus?
yeah, spell casting ability modifier. So when you go to your spells page, it'll be the right thing, the spell attack bonus.
You're telling me to do it?
No, I'm
Yes.
talking to Duncan.
5.
Okay, so I
Nice.
get an extra 5
Dakota.
hit points.
You see where it
Yeah.
says saving throws right above skills?
Where's that at?
You remember where you rolled investigation from? That
Yeah.
box is your skills. The box right above that is saving throws. It'll say strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
The top part. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah. Roll
what have to
charisma.
roll?
Click charisma.
Charisma.
Damn it! Look at
Oh,
12.
good. That's the one he has 4.
Shit. God damn it.
Oh, you absolutely make that save. So
So you just don't give
Jack.
a fuck.
Jack, gives you that I'm a
Growl.
dragonborn and I'm about to murder your face off look.
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm trying to say that much. I'm just saying, watch it.
Okay.
Basically, I'm
He
implying that I'm easily spooked.
Giving him that look.
And he just does
So-
not
okay.
care.
Just
Does not care.
in a merchant shop, I know this guy. Kind of helps me out, do
Yeah.
things that I need to do, the everyday life. Good friend of mine.
The,
You know
the
the
merchant
marketing.
looks at you and kind of raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, what did I say his name was? Hang on. Give me a second. Background check. I'm trying to make a check that what is the fucking name?
SF96?
Oh. Mad God King. Okay. Did the Mad God King send you?
Dakota?
Yeah.
Did the Mad
What do you
God
say?
King send you?
Maybe.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna draw
Yes.
I'm gonna draw my great sword and brace for an attack.
Okay. So not get
Alright.
antsy with the weapon here. No one wants to fight here.
Alright. At this point, Oh, jeez. Alright, at this point, the merchant is actually going to pull out a scroll from behind the counter, and he's going to say, look, if y'all are going to fight, you need to take this outside right now.
All right, let's take it outside.
Alright. I'll walk out of the store, but still be facing him the whole time, like ready to fight. Like I'm
I'll
basically
stay in the store.
I'm moving while readying in action. So if he comes at me, I'll come back.
I'll stay in the store for a while and talk to the merchant.
Dakota would do this in real life.
The merchant looks at you. Can I help?
Just fucking staying there.
I'm
Yeah.
just like waiting
I'm gonna
outside.
Do you know the people other than what you just sold them?
Do I look like I know them?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, dimwit. I don't
That
know
sword
them.
like a great axe. It was scary.
No, dimwit. I don't know them. I just took their money.
2 random people never seen in the city before.
Is it possible for me to roll to tell if he's lying or not? Like if he was lying about the king?
Absolutely. Roll perception
Okay.
with your newly buffed talents.
Hit 4.
My perception was always good.
Was it?
Pretty good.
Oh,
Should he roll
You can't
deception?
quite. Oh, actually, Dakota roll deception.
Yeah.
me?
Shit.
Yeah.
Roll a deception
Shoulda.
check.
Sure he's got
Okay.
like +5 in that. His charisma's through the roof.
Alright, so roll perception.
Deception.
Deception.
Deception. Lying.
Deception.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Roll a liar.
Ha! Yay.
He's bullshitting
Oh,
you.
God.
Good. So, I realized that like as we're leaving, it's like, okay. God. God. And I put my sword away.
So Dakota, the guy tells you, "No, I don't freaking know him. I just took their money." Do you expect me to
Well, that's
know
good
every
for you.
single person who comes in here?
No, but it would be nice that if you can tell me anytime that if they come back in. So,
He kind of gives you a look.
I look at boys and I'm like, we should probably go before we start a scene.
What's that look supposed to mean, huh?
He's been following us, but if that's what you think,
Yeah, I mean, we can keep an eye out for him, but
Actually, hang on.
I just-
Hang on.
I'm pretty sure I just overreacted. So
Jack, roll an insight
He's
check.
gonna fail.
Please fail. Please fail. Please fail.
I failed the fuck out of that. God damn.
Okay, so all of a sudden you have a flash of realization.
Yeah.
This elf is absolutely the wizard or sorcerer, whatever, who cursed Jeremy and has been following you around.
all right, we gotta take him.
Okay.
In all honesty, it's pretty fucking funny. Do you really think we need
I
to
know.
find him?
I had that idea. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this.
No, like I'm saying in character. It's like, do we really need to help Jeremy? It's pretty fucking funny.
Dakota,
And-
this is what happened last time we were playing.
Hold on. So I can still talk to them right now, right?
No, we're outside.
I know,
They're
I
in
know.
the shop. They're outside. But anyway,
That's
so
good. I might stay inside for a
basically,
couple
you
hours.
were the wizard that was. You were the warlock who was passing by, saw these guys, looked at Jeremy, said "fuck that guy," and gave him a hex.
No, I'm not gonna deny that. Okay, there's no point in
What?
denying that.
Okay, I'm all of a sudden I'm really confused because there is no such warlock.
Dakota is a warlock.
Yes, I know that, but that's not
No,
what
that's-
happened.
I
It's
know, but
just
that's what. Okay, so that's
That's
what Jack.
that's what they think happened because he just straight up failed that check.
But Dakota would roll with it.
Hold on,
Alright.
what?
Yeah.
So
Can I pop back in the door and say, "Hey, look, I'm sorry I freaked out before. Can you just stop fucking with our friend? It's kind of annoying to have to carry him around." Like at this point, now
So
that
can
Jack
you say
realizes
that? Can you do that or no?
what?
say what?
So like, was he able to like go in there and tell me? Like
Yes.
stop. Okay.
He like
It's
pokes
pretty
his head
fun.
in the door and looks at you and says, "Hey,
Entertaining for me. What? All right. If I stop doing it, what would you do for me?
roll a deception check."
Let's go with deception. I know we haven't had her. We're pretty good at this deception. Me and you. Lying's kind of my priority here. So
Good luck, kiddo. Damn it!
Damn!
I jinxed it. I fucking jinxed it. God damn it.
Wow!
Battle of
Getting
the
some
over
good
20s.
rolls tonight.
Ass. He's kicking your ass tonight.
Battle of the fucking over 20s. Well, I mean, I beat him before, so I thought I was gonna win again.
what
Yes, I
happens
did.
now?
All right, so you successfully make your bluff. You're asking him, "What will you give me in return?" He's not.
Well,
He
What do
can
you
tell
want?
something's off.
What
But-
would I want?
He doesn't know what is off.
what do you want?
What do you got?
Not much.
You
Scary,
gotta-
tall, and mean.
Look.
That's about it.
Hang on, Jesse. Where is your thing?
I'm scary, tall, and mean. That's about it. That's all I got.
You got like I don't know, any connections with like any big people?
Dude, I just got here from a mountain tribe. I don't know.
People,
Shit.
any people you need to get information about that I can help you with.
I don't got shit, dude. I just came in for the mountains. I know absolutely nothing.
Dang. What you doing in Baldur's Gate?
Just looking for a friend.
Friend? What type of friend? Demon?
Friend that stole
Bard.
from me. Gotta set things straight.
Friend that stole from you?
Yeah.
I can probably figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah? You need help? I'll probably, get it done pretty quick.
Yeah. For what expense?
Help you out. What?
At what cost? I don't got shit. I
Uh,
just spent a bunch of money on this fucking armor.
Let's say you owe me one later in life. If we ever cross paths and I need you.
Alright.
Oh,
Did you say all right?
Fine. But you better
Fine.
be careful.
Okay.
'Cause I got
That's
a
yeah. I'll
great
be
sword
careful.
with your name on it.
All right. So I'm gonna need your friend's information here. Like I'm gonna need to know what she looks like,
Alright.
or he, she, whatever.
Alright. You better be careful though, alright? Because I got a
Look,
great
I will.
sword with your name
Dakota.
on it.
I'm gonna let
scared.
that one roll.
What?
I'm gonna let that one slide.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
That slip up.
Yeah. Trust me. Oh, I slipped up, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna need the information of your friend.
Jack, as you're talking, you hear a thump from outside.
God damn it. Alright. Can you take the hex off him first? Because it's just getting annoying. He's heavy. He's annoying. Never shuts up anyway.
Okay. By the end of the day, the hex will be off.
Alright. God damn it. Alright. And I'll go ahead and proceed to describe Ilda to him.
Okay. Dakota, make a insight check.
Insight. Insight. I don't think that's really one of my pluses, but okay. Yeah.
On the upside, we've been streaming for an hour and we've dropped 0 frames. We're running at 30
You
FPS.
realize that this is the same. You realize this might be the same person that the count is asking you to look for.
Okay. Have you ever been to Baldur's Gate before? This is your first time?
First time here.
First time?
Now that
That's not-
does sound a little odd to you because you remember the count saying that this person lived here.
Yeah. You sure? You never even crossed by here like for a quick day or two?
I haven't left my village until about a year ago, and I spent all that time just trying to get to a fucking boat. Trust me, I've never been here.
boat?
Need to find a
Okay.
place to work.
Oh, place to work. This is a nice place to work. And so you could work for me if you really wanted to.
I'm good. I
Yeah.
appreciate the offer, but
Don't worry. Anytime. If you ever need a job, you can just come back.
alright. I assume Boreas' spell is one off by now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
Let's just assume that, so I don't have to keep keeping track of it.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do now?
I guess I'll ask fucking
Oh yeah, me.
Is that what rolling a critical failure sounds
yeah,
like?
I just want a critical failure in real life. I'll I just start chewing on my tongue. I'll ask Dakota. I'll ask Dakota's character to take me to OC to Ilda.
Okay. Just saying.
Lead the way, cowboy.
Okay.
Outside, you hear a clearly prepubescent herald shrieking at the top of his lungs about this this gala.
Yeah.
Now
Roll for sonic damage.
Huh?
No, I'm kidding.
It'd be fucking hilarious if we took like a point of damage from it.
No, that would just be mean.
Yeah.
Hitting you guys with a point of damage for no reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
I only
still
do
got
that.
46.
I only do that to Jeremy.
Yeah. Jeremy takes 16 points of sonic damage.
You're a bitch.
A bitch. Fuck you.
Where are you? That's
All right. So, everyone, roll investigation.
Including me.
No.
You just get to sit there and look pretty for right now.
Literally, all I've been doing is just sitting here. So that's
Yeah,
why
I'm sorry. These guys are just super incompetent.
investigation. 16. Let's go. Let's go 16. Come on.
No, it's okay. I'm actually kind of enjoying the show. A little
I got an 8. I'm worthless. Still better than Jesse though.
By 1. I I'd say that's pretty
Lord.
sad though. If you've got a modifier of 2 and I've got 0, and I almost beat you.
I'm telling
Okay,
you.
so
That is thanks to my
Jack?
chest plate though.
Jack, you
Yes.
hear about this this dwarf that somebody did actually in fact see.
Okay.
They were kind of acting really shady. They were down in the bridge district,
Yeah.
and you're not really.
Sure where that is, but
It's down by the bridge.
I'm just in character because Jack has never been here. So
Dakota, you
Yes.
you hear about another dwarf with this really nice cloak, and
great boobs.
they were seen over in the Twin Songs district worshiping at some temple or other.
Yeah.
Boreas, you
Oh,
hear about some kind of dwarven investigator who's been in Bloomridge recently.
All right, Bloomridge, guys. Bloomridge, for sure.
Okay, I
Sure.
guess. What did you hear about her?
I have a general idea that she is there. Well, a general description of someone that might be ours
Alright,
will be there.
sure.
You know what? Let's
just
go.
go with it.
let's
Yeah.
go.
Fuck it.
Let's go there first.
Let's go.
Screw it. Let's-
I like watching Boreas move.
Ooh! Fucking Dakota teleported.
Oh, dang.
That's not Dakota, that's Jeremy.
No, it's like anybody. You know?
Hang on
Totally.
a second.
So how do I move? Like move my character like normal.
I probably have to allow
yeah.
your token to do it.
Jeremy almost slips while he's running ahead of you guys, as he does, but he manages to not.
I'll enable your token movement after the session. Actually, I can do it.
Alright,
now.
I'll move him for now. I will move him for now.
Okay.
Yay! I'm
Shuffle.
not using my mouse.
I just
So
realized Ilda's not actually on here.
I know. That's
There's
Damn
a
it.
reason for that.
yeah.
Damn it.
It would have been too easy for crying out loud if I had just
Yeah.
left her on the map.
I know.
Yes, certain location in a mile block. This, block.
Okay, so as you guys are rolling around,
Mhm.
you you start to notice there are a lot of really nicely dressed people, like a lot of them, and they're even more nicely dressed than the fact that you're in the noble district would suggest. And they all kind of the flow of traffic seems to be heading in one general direction.
Jack just gets a little tense being in a large crowd of people in a big scary city.
Yeah, and a lot of them are giving you weird looks.
I bet. Fucking giant dragonborn in fucking scale armor in the middle of the fucking fancy district.
Yeah, and none of you are particularly well dressed right now, unless you have some kind of nice clothes in your inventory.
Oh hell no. God damn it.
I doubt it. I highly doubt that. But I'll check.
Yeah, I've got like this giant backpack with all this shit tucked into it.
Alright.
I guarantee I look like
I'll
shit.
check my inventory.
What?
How do I check my inventory?
It's in your
sheet
character
at the
sheet.
bottom of it.
Okay.
So do you guys want to follow the flow of traffic?
I guess, sure.
Okay, so you end up in front of this really nice looking manor. And
Should we
we
stuff?
are not there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I need you guys to drop your tokens right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Where?
Wait,
You want my
You need to stop rolling ones.
yeah. I'm tired. Which is ironic since I got so
I
much
guess his
fucking
dice
sleep.
are tired too.
That's my character, Roasty.
Okay, so I forgot to add these the last time, but there is a metric buttload of people entering here.
Yeah. And I'll switch back to OBS. Yeah, audience can't see shit.
The guards are kind of watching, and
There's this
but
big.
they're not like checking identification or anything.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're nervous about the giant fucking dragonborn. But
Oh, absolutely!
A
They see this
sword.
giant weapon on your back, and they kind of look at you,
Yeah,
and they
there's a
put their hands
great
on their
sword.
weapon.
I'm carrying a great sword coated in blood. I'm pretty sure a couple of my javelins have blood on them. I got a fucking vicious great sword that's probably
What?
covered
Do
in
you not
blood. 'cause
clean your weapons, man?
I don't think I have recently. Like, I haven't made the point
Put
to.
your-
So I
Put a
probably
couple
should,
of your weapons
but
in the water real quick. Rub it off.
In the decorative water pools, sure, that'll
oh,
go
I'm
well.
sure they'd fucking love that.
Well, hey,
Yo,
there's
here-
no
here,
blood on your anymore.
I'll cover
got
you. I have a cape.
Okay. I think I'm good, but thank you.
Yo, what up?
I assume they don't really notice much. Or is that for Jeremy falling over again? Oh,
Okay.
Jeremy's
Chuck.
All right,
Jeremy's not
so
over.
Duncan, I need you to describe what you're wearing.
I'm wearing a beautiful bright cape and really raggedy armor.
Raggedy, is it well polished?
I try to keep it well polished in my eyes, but in their eyes, it's probably war torn.
Yeah, it's probably a little
Okay.
fucked up. He has had a couple big battles.
That's true. Roll me a performance check.
Ooh, I tend to underperform, but let's go.
He doesn't normally have good luck with that.
Wait,
like,
so I have to, what do I have to roll?
not yet. Not
All
you
right.
yet.
They
Yeah.
kind of look at you, but they don't really. They let you
Care.
through. You seem to be reputable enough.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go party.
Hang on.
All right, Dakota.
Yeah?
It's your turn. I need you
Alright.
to describe how you are dressed.
Considering that you live here,
I have. God. I have a cape. It's a little dusty. Not that much. Not that much though. It's green, dark forest green. I have somewhat like traveler boots, like you would walk around in a lot consecutively.
Okay.
That's a little beat up though.
hey Dakota.
Yeah.
No, Rain. Are you asking for them to explain what they're already wearing or what they found?
What they are currently wearing, because they didn't go
Oh.
looking for clothing.
Dakota, you
Okay.
should be able to control your character now. Try moving him around.
Is it working? Like I'm moving
Yep.
them. Yeah.
Yes, moving.
All right. So, what are you wearing aside from the cloak and the boots?
I'm wearing more like I guess you would say. It has a lot of pockets. It's
It's like a
brown pants,
cargo
lime
pants.
brown, light. Yeah, cargo pants. Technically, it's light brown. It's pretty well shaped, pretty good shape. You know, something you would go into a casual meeting with.
I can't wait for
And
it
my-
to get to me. I'm all fucked up.
I know, right?
I have for my torso. I have a nice light, light green, heavy like I guess you would say a little like bulky shirt, but it's like light when you like put it on.
Okay. All right. I need you to roll me a performance check.
All right, come on, baby, come on.
My performance is shit.
My performance is probably garbage.
Nah,
It's
your
probably-
charisma's jacked, so you should be good.
My performance is okay. Performance check. We got a sick.
That not go well.
It
Okay,
really didn't.
so
They
the
probably
guards
looked
are
at me
gonna
and beat
step
the
out
shit
in
out of
front of you, and they're gonna say, "Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need to make sure you're not carrying anything that you shouldn't be." And
Okay.
so,
That's
crack.
are you gonna let them?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so they're gonna pat you down. Do you have weapons on you?
Of course.
Uh,
Always.
Yeah, who doesn't have one?
Are you going to attempt to conceal them?
Yes.
Roll. How many weapons do you have?
I don't even know.
Quite a bit.
I got a crowbar, a javelin, a dagger, poison spray.
The fucking
No,
crowbar.
he has 4 javelins, 3 daggers, and a
How
crowbar.
the fudge are you gonna hide those?
Oh, I got it. I got
Crowbar.
in with
just
my
imagine-
javelin
That's
and my
gonna be
I
sword.
just
torn
imagine
up,
like
but
someone
I'll
patting it
get
down,
done.
pulling out the fucking crowbar.
Yeah, wait, how armored are those guards? Let's be honest.
Elsa knows how to hide her crowbar.
No,
They
no,
are
that's
wearing
fucking
plate mail.
a rogue.
Alright, hold on, let's be honest here. How strong are those guards?
This is speaking out of
You
character.
don't know.
Oh.
Don't know, okay.
Roll me one sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand, oh god, it's not even buffed, I'm fucked. Come on, RNGesus. Go RNGesus, give me miracles. Oh shit, that
You just
I'm
dropped the
throwing
crowbar.
some-
Dang, man. Okay, so
Is rude.
not only do they manage
When
to
that
find.
Tempting.
Okay, so one of them reaches into one of your cargo pockets and pulls out a crowbar and kind of looks at you. And then the other
I
dude
use that for
reaches,
work, sir.
Okay.
and
Okay.
then the other dude pulls out the 3 javelins from.
Okay.
I went to target practice earlier, sir.
I have an idea. Can I step up and try to persuade them or
Take up-
something?
Hang on, and then as they keep patting you down, you straight up just like you try to hide the dagger,
And you just drop it.
Might as
but
well
one of them
hide it.
notices, and you just straight up drop the dagger on the ground in front of them.
Oh,
Kinda
lovely. I'm clumsy. Okay.
Yeah.
It gets worse, doesn't it?
So
Oh,
I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna say, I'm going to try and impersonate a very thick northerner's accent and say,
Do you really need to impersonate that?
well, I'd like to think that over time his accent has kind of faded, but
Okay, so you just
anyways.
call upon your older accent.
Exactly, and I'll step up and I'll say, hello, I'm sorry, I'm here on behalf of my village in the spine of the world. We are under siege from a Lich King and our heroes seeking aid. This is my guide and my bodyguard, and that is why he is armed. I am armed because this is the traditional garb of my village, and I would like to feel safe while here asking for help in case there are any minions of the king looking for my head.
Alright. I need you to roll 2 checks.
Damn it.
Persuasion
Damn it.
and intimidation.
Damn it. Intimidation is good. Persuasion. Oh, persuasion. Oh, hang on. Whoops.
Yeah.
Can we
You
just-
should have rolled that for the other one.
Can we take that and instead of added 2 more to that, and that can be either one of them?
Where's your persuasion?
Because both
What?
my
How much do you
persuasion-
have to add to persuasion?
Persuasion and intimidation are both +3. So,
Plus 3.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll treat that one as a 19 to your persuasion.
Okay. So, intimidation. Damn it.
They buy it.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Nice.
proud of you, Jesse.
Haha.
Proud of you.
Dang,
RNG Jesus.
that's some
Oh,
good
fucking
rolling. Okay,
Orange
but
juice, man.
The
they do, however, insist that every single weapon must stay at the door. You can pick them up on the way out,
Damn
but
it.
they
Okay.
have to stay at the door.
Kill one of them guards.
I'm trying to come up with an excuse to
They
keep
heard
at
that.
least like the great sword, but
Lovely.
Look,
the
The
sword.
great sword of everything you're trying to keep is the.
uh, 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 either the great sword or the axe, because the great axe is a gift from basically my mom, and the fucking great sword it looks like a ceremonial weapon basically, because it's like a vicious one, so it probably has like special designs on it and shit.
Are you
Mm, uh,
are you trying to explain this to them out loud?
I'm trying to decide that, because I guarantee you that if anything, they'll only let me keep one, if anything. But I don't. I definitely don't want to go in there without something.
I don't know. Kill one of them, Jesse. You got this.
I mean, start killing shit.
What's your alignment, Dakota?
But can I
You
try to
can-
explain that the great axe that I'm carrying is as vicious as it looks? It's a sign of peace from our village, and it's a ceremony for us to hold for me and any allies that I make to hold the great axe together as a sign of our alliance.
That's worth
They
it.
promise that they will treat it with immense respect.
Damn it! Alright, fine. God damn it.
All right,
Yeah.
so you
I
can
don't
see
even have
them.
any small weapons, do I? I don't have like a dagger or anything. The smallest thing I have is a hand axe.
Okay, so crap, I just realized I need to figure out how to.
Out of what?
Okay, you're gonna need to help me here. How do I unveil a location?
Okay, so hang on, let me pop back into GM mode. I could probably just do it for you, but hang on.
Is it in dynamic lighting?
No, it's in the you see the eye on the far left?
Reveal areas. Okay.
Yeah, so you do that, and you can reveal either as a square, or you can do the polygon reveal, which will, as you click, it'll outline an area and then reveal it for you. So, and then to end it, you do right click. So, yeah. I'm just glad we got in at all. You know? I'm not
Okay.
happy that we don't have any weapons, but at least I could still fuck somebody up.
So you are now inside.
Alright.
You can see one of the guards is putting your stuff in here.
It'd probably take a couple of them. That shit's heavy.
Yeah, it takes him a couple of trips.
Yeah, I mean, like the great axe is 7 pounds. The fucking hand axes are 2 pounds each, so that's not too heavy. The javelins are 2 pounds. The fucking vicious greatsword is 10 pounds.
Ugh.
I don't know. Depends on how strong these city folk are. So I assume we all head into the building.
I assume you do.
Alright.
Yeah, you can tell I completely forgot to set up this map.
It's all good. Welcome to my world.
Can I whisper to Jesse or Jack here without anyone
Dakota,
hearing?
your mic is
What?
echoing. Your mic is echoing again. It's in Roll20.
I can't even hear him, so.
What?
I'm not hearing the echo as his roll 20.
Is it mine?
No, I'm hearing feedback from something as if it's like we're hearing it delayed on the stream or Twitch or whatever.
Okay, well, when I'm hearing this echo, I'm seeing the little blue icon for audio in his Roll20 icon.
Hang on. If you go to your settings, you can just not receive anything, and that could help.
All right, let me try that.
Yeah.
I want to receive
Nothing.
nothing.
That should help.
Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
All right, it works. Cool.
That
I
was
want to whisper
Alright.
to Jack.
Yeah.
So, I apologize again for not having this particular page ready.
It's all good. I think our
right
audience
here.
of 0 will understand.
Right about here, there's a dude standing in a very nice outfit, and as the guests walk in, he's kind of pointing them over this way, and they're all kind of following where he's telling them to go. And he's saying, the ballroom is this way, please The Count is eager to meet everyone.
Alright. Sure, let's head that way, I guess. You guys
Okay.
might want to. I'll whisper to to Boreas and fucking Roland that you guys might want to, like, I don't know, somehow pretend to be my bodyguards, because I think that's what they're running on at this point. So,
Well,
just a heads up.
alright.
Alright, so, where are we going?
Hang on a second. All right. Da 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 da.
Hop, 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 hop.
All right. I need you guys to drop your tokens right here. And everyone make me perception rolls. And this time I actually do mean everyone.
Perception. Okay. My own perception.
Perception.
Yo, GM, just so
Yeah.
as we were walking up to this room, I've been whispering Jack here. It seems that he was stripped of his weapons, and I want to make sure that he's able to protect himself in a rough situation. So as we were walking up, I did pass him my
I fucked
longsword.
up. I have fucked up now.
Yeah.
It's like all of them are double digits and then 5.
Yeah. 14,
Okay.
22, 5.
16.
I feel like someone hasn't. Oh yeah. Okay, so Jack has his longsword, which I feel like is an awful idea and is going to get someone hurt. But Boreas needs to roll perception. Or did you already roll that?
Yeah, I got a 9.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Up.
okay, I didn't see for you.
Single digit club.
Okay, so
Probably the two guys who had to lie their way into the damn castle.
The two armed
Have to look
guys.
for-
I know, right?
The two
Okay,
armed guys,
so-
the ones that are clueless. That's
All right.
never a
So
good
starting
idea.
from the bottom, we're gonna do this like reverse initiative.
Now we're here.
Jack, you see a lot of people, and you see food and wine.
I'm hungry.
It's a very pretty room.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Boreas, you see a lot of people and a lot of food, and it's a very pretty room. And you also see an important looking dude looking down from the balcony up there.
I see him.
It's important.
He seems very important by the way he's standing, yes.
Yeah. He's kind of looking down on everyone. He's got his arms crossed behind his back, or folded behind his back. And you can't really read the expression on his face. Also, you can tell there's a dance going on in the middle of the room. And you can hear music. OC, you can see...
That he also has a very nice butt. Also, you skipped your character.
You would have to get behind him to see his butt. Okay,
Anyway,
So-
what do I
you can see DeColin, the guy you can only assume is DeCollinberg, who is not the guy that you were following around earlier. He's standing up on the podium, the dais. He's
Like the balcony?
watching the dance go on.
He's the
You're
watcher.
kind of serving food
Watch.
Yeah.
to a bunch of prissy, stuck-up nobles who are yapping on about the price of rice in China or something. You don't know where China
Price of
is,
tea in
but
China.
you don't know where China is, but they're talking about it.
Or it could be or where, what is
Sure.
it?
Whatever they're talking
talking
about, it's not really
tea
any.
that-
You know
They're
what?
talking about the price of tea over on the other side of Phaedon.
Sure. And then you see some fairly well-armed people, well, they look like they're well-armed, enter the room, and two of them look very scruffy.
And one of them looks very familiar.
And Dakota,
Sees everything.
yeah, Dakota can just straight up see everything. He sees there's dancing going on in the middle of the room. There's food being served on the outside. In one corner, they've got a band playing. There's a lot of very heavy-set people around the food. There's a couple of drunk-looking guys next to the wine. De Kallenberg is watching from the dais,
Yeah.
and you can see your target. Looks like she's catering and moving food around and replacing food or plates that have gone empty, and that kind of thing.
Go up to her and talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to drag my character or like what's going on.
Yes, you do have to move your character over there.
Boom, 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 boom.
Are you moving on to the dance floor?
No.
No, I mean, like, did you pass through the dance floor when you were moving?
Yeah, I went like boom.
You
Sorry to
now
hear.
have to do a boogie. You have to dance on the dance floor.
I need you to roll an athletics check.
I'm gonna fucking break my leg.
Or
Arm
no,
right
it's
into the
acrobatics, not athletics.
acrobat. Oh shit.
You gotta do a flip.
Yes,
Let's
Ben,
go! I failed. Let's go.
Okay, so somebody actually grabs you and pulls you into a dance.
Bitch left.
And he immediately starts stamping on their feet.
Yeah,
How
you do.
does I
actually.
dad thump?
Okay, so I do kind of want to wrap things up here. This is getting very interesting, but I do want to wrap it up since it's getting a bit late. Dakota, if you could stick around a little bit longer, that would be very helpful.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess with that, we'll conclude this session of Divas and Dumbasses. Thanks to all the nobodies watching, and good night.
I think Roxas enjoyed this stream.
Maybe.
Whoever
Yeah, I think
understands that joke, I love you.
Yeah. Alright. Good night, guys.
All right.
Alright, good night.